Good morning, 8Cs, receiving school students and teachers.
Good morning, Miss Shirima.
You may take your seats, thank you. All right, receiving students and model class. Today we have some visitors. All right, now with us here we have our JICA expert, Mr. Akinori Ito, who will be introducing the visitors to us. All right, thank you, Mr. Ito.
Good morning, class, and good morning, receiving school teachers and students. Today, I have a special guest here, one Japanese guy. Last 3 years, JICA and Sony Corporation support this live classroom project, and JICA find out this project is very good, and Department of Education requests to more support the project. So, Department of Education JICA discuss new project, and today, this afternoon, JICA and Department of Education will sign in new project, memorandum understanding. So now Mr. Kozuka and the JICA Basic Education team in Tokyo, headquarters JICA, he will attend this ceremony. So I would like to invite Mr. Kozuka. Provide your hand.
Good morning, model school students and pilot school students. My name is Kozuka. I come from Japan, and I'm working for this TV lesson project in Japan. And JICA and Japanese people will continue to support this TV lesson project because all of you, the model school students and pilot school students, enjoy and study hard. And also the model teachers and the staff of officers of Department of Education and Media Center and the Provincial Division of Education. All of you study and work hard. So we are very impressed by all of you, and I hope you will continue study hard and enjoy school and make this country and the world better. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, thank you, JICA experts. All right, let's move on to our lesson, please. Could we have the, what do we call them? Runners, please, from each group to come up here and collect the atlases, please. All right, group 1, Priscilla. All right. Okay, just get 4 each. Okay, group 2. Later. Group 3. What do we have? Okay, group 5. Oops. And group 6. Group 4. Group 7. Do we have? How many of you? 1. Okay, you wait. Okay, sit down. Okay, get that 1 and 2. Andy? All right. How many? Okay, just get that later. All right, 8Cs, receiving students. We did not complete our exercise in our previous lesson, so we're going to do that now. Remember, we looked at latitudes and longitudes. Now, can we have some volunteers to quickly come up and write your answers on the board? Receiving students, please go up to the board and write your answers. All right, for exercise A. Right, exercise A, B, and C. Which state is found at these locations? Okay, can we have answers, please? Group 1, your answer for A. Group 2, B, and Group 5, C. Okay, write the letters A, B, C. Sorry, just write A and then your answer. Right, receiving students, please, up to the board. Okay. All right, group 2 for B. Two for B. All right, C. Later we'll correct the answers. All right, receiving students, you've got your answers. Have you got your answers on the blackboard? All right, the question reads, okay, class, please read the question again. Which state? All right, which state? Now it says you turn to page 62. Page 62 of your atlas, that's Australia. Looking at the continent, the country of Australia, and with the question reads the states. Right, which state is found? Now A, is Perth a state? All right, Perth is the city of that state. What's that state called? Western Australia. All right, good. Western Australia. Sydney, all right, Sydney is the city of New South Wales, and Queensland is the state, right? And what's the city? Brisbane. You sure? Yes. Let's see. Check C again, please. Check C. 38 degrees south and 145 degrees east. Receiving students? Do you think this answer is correct? C? Why no? Why not? Okay, what page is that? Page 62. 38 degrees south and 145 degrees east. Is it? Okay, someone? All right, Sulang? What's the state? Okay. You agree with this answer here, with the correction? Receiving students, all right? C, 38 degrees south, 145 degrees east. The latitude, 38 degrees south, which is Melbourne. Melbourne, the city of Victoria. Victoria is the state, all right? So please, students, receiving students, just go through your corrections, please. All right, once you've done that, let's look at the next question. All right, this time, on page 66 of your atlas, receiving students, Europe. All right, find the locations of these places, or find the latitude readings and longitude readings for each. A, Copenhagen. Okay, let's have group 6, please, A. Can you do A? Group 7 to do B, please. And group 4, right? Group 4 do C. quickly. Write your answers on that side, yeah. Okay. Next, group 7 to do B, please. And group 4, do C, Paulus. All right, receiving students, your answers please on the blackboard. All right. Let's have a look at the answers. Right, you're supposed to get the latitude readings and longitude readings, for each of those places. So A, Copenhagen. Right, look at Copenhagen, receiving students. A, you agree with this answer here? 56 degrees north and 13 degrees east. All right, you all agree, okay? B, let's look at B. Okay, B says 20 degrees east and 38 degrees east. There's something wrong here, right? Can someone please correct this? For B, Moscow. Latitude reading for Moscow and the longitude reading for Moscow, please. Okay, what can we say? 56 degrees north. Okay, 56 degrees north. Okay, you can say 37 or 38 degrees east or even 36. Okay, in between those three. All right, and C, you agree with C? Dublin. Dublin, it says 8 degrees north. Let's have a look. No, don't think so. Receiving students, do you agree with this answer here? No. All right, what can we say? 54 degrees north. All right, you can say 54 degrees north and 7 degrees west or 8 degrees in between, 6, 7, 8, right? 8 Cs and receiving students, I hope you're clear with this. You understand? Okay, so the latitude reading comes first and then the longitude reading. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. All right, page 70, Africa. Receiving students, please. A, okay, quickly. Group 2, do A, please. Group 2, quickly. One of you do A for Kigali. Kigali, group 1, please. Okay, go up. Do B. Do B quickly. Who's going to do C? Daphne. Okay, quickly. Stephen, right? Umba, come up. Just get here. So this is question 1 question 2 and 3. Okay. Where's the black pen? Umba, here, you can have this. Okay, write A with the red pen and then use the red pen to write A. I mean red marker. Question 3. Or B, are you doing B? He's doing B. You do A. Okay, you'll do A. He's doing B. You're doing A. And definitely you're doing C. And you others, I'd like you to see your answers. Please correct your answers. Check your answers with the answers on the board. And see if your answers are correct. A. Umba, you want to correct it? Umba, it's okay. We'll correct it. Let's see. Let's have a look at the answers. A. Receiving students, what do you think about A? What do you think of A? Do you think the answer is right? No. It says 5 degrees south and 32 degrees east. All right. 2 degrees south. And how many degrees east? All right. You can have 2 degrees south. Kigali is the location of Kigali, looking at the latitude reading, receiving students. 2 degrees south or 30 or 31 degrees east. All right. Let's have a look. B. Receiving students, do you think B is correct? What's it? Tunis. All right, Caroline, what do you think? Or just have it.
"37 degrees north and 10 degrees east."
Very good. You can say 37 degrees north and 10 degrees east. I hope you others are correcting your answers, please. Degrees north, 10 degrees east. All right, the last place, Luanda. Is this right? 8 degrees south and 13 degrees east. Luanda. Who has a different answer? Or your answers all linked? Yes? Look at your map, please. Oops. Where's Luanda? What does it say? All right. Okay, latitude, yes. In between 8, 10, right? 8, 9, 10 degrees south. And the longitude, 13 degrees or in between 13, 15 degrees east. All right? So 8Cs and receiving students, the main point here is how to read latitude and longitude lines, all right? So remember, latitude and longitude lines helps us locate places, all right? 8Cs, receiving students. Now, we're going to move on to our new lesson, our lesson for today. But who can tell us what we'll be looking at today? I informed you in our previous lesson, so hands up. Yes? Bronwyn?
Distances.
All right, good. Distances, all right, receiving students, our topic for today's lesson on distances. We're on distances. So quickly, note that down into your exercise books. Okay, sorry. I forgot my ruler. Wait. Okay, class, can we have someone to read, please? Emmanuel, can you read to us, please? Right, receiving students. Netizen.
Work out how far it is between two places. In real life, we must first find out how far it is on the map and then see what the distance represents on the line scales.
All right, thank you. All right, it says to work out how far it is between two places on a map or in real life, we must firstly, what must we do? Okay, find out how far it is on the map and then see what, again please, class. All right, see what the distance represents on the line scale. Now, I'll give you an example here. All right, when you are measuring distances with a ruler, all right, I informed you also, receiving students and 8Cs, to bring rulers for this lesson. So when you're measuring distance with a ruler, everyone look up here. Step 1, what must you do? Oops. All right, it says measure the distance on the map between two places. So we have point A to point B. All right, point A to point B. So you're using your ruler. You have to measure, all right, your distance within these two places. Measure the distances of these two places using your ruler. Okay, let's see. How many centimeters? Sorry. Let's say 1, 2. Yeah. So from point A to point B on the map is 4 centimeters. Okay? Are you clear? Receiving students? All right. So you know that from here to here, point A to point B is 4 centimeters. Now, step 2, what you do next is you compare this distance with the line scale. So if you have a scale on the map, all right, let's say you have a scale. my line is crooked, right? Yes. Oops. Is this straight? No. What am I doing? Okay, so let's say 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 kilometers. So I have to measure my distance, all right, on the map. I have to compare it with the scale. So that means if 4 centimeters here from point A to point B will equal to how many kilometers here? 8, right? 8 kilometers. Okay, so I compare this measurement here with the line scale. So that means 1 centimeter is equal to how many kilometers? 1 centimeter is equal to 2 kilometers on the scale, right? Are you clear, 8Cs receiving students? So that's the most important thing that you have to do when you are measuring distances on the map using a ruler. So you start with 0, right? 0, and then you measure your distance. Okay, let's have a look here quickly. Here is a simple line scale. All right, simple line scale. We have 0. What do you think? What number is this here? All right, 5, 10, 15 by 5 kilometers. All right, let's have a look. What is the distance on the line scale if the distance on the map is A, 5 centimeters? If the distance on the map is 5 centimeters, what will be the distance on the line scale here? If it's 5 centimeters, now you work it out. Receiving students? That means 1 centimeter is equal to how many kilometers? 5 kilometers. So if it's 5 centimeters, what will be the distance on the line scale? 25 kilometers. 5 times 5 gives you 25 kilometers. So it's 5 centimeters on the map. It will be 25 kilometers on the line scale or in ruler, right, on the ground, okay? Okay, B, 6 centimeters, how many kilometers will that be? 30 kilometers. 5 times 6 gives you 30 kilometers. You understand? Or, please, if you're not sure, put your hands up. So we'll explain. Okay, Bronwyn? All right. Okay, again, let's say this is the line scale, all right? The line scale, we have the line scale here. This can be used, let's say, on the ground or maybe in real life, all right, the distance, right, from one place to another place, we measure it in kilometers. Now for this centimeter, we use a ruler, right? We measure it on the map. Okay, so what we're saying is 1 centimeter is equal to how many kilometers? 5 kilometers, all right? Because you see, it's going 0, it's going by 5. 0, 5, 10, 15, and so on. So if it's 5 centimeters, using your ruler, 5 centimeters, it will be, in kilometers, it will be 25 kilometers, right? Because 5 times 5 gives you 25. Okay, if it's 6 centimeters, it will be 30 kilometers, right? 30 kilometers. If it's 3 centimeters, how many kilometers will that be? 15 kilometers, right? What about 2.5 centimeters? How many kilometers? 12.5. 2.5 times 5, 12.5 kilometers. All right? Samuel, you understand me or no? Okay. All right, class. Okay, quickly, These are just 3 short exercises for you. All right, I've made it easier because of some of the receiving students, maybe they don't have any atlases, all right? So that's why I've already given your answers the measurements on the map, all right? In centimeters. So what you do is find the distance of these places using the scale, okay? Page 20, all right? Model students, page 20 of your atlas. Page 20 of your atlas, okay? Have you turned to page 20? All right. Okay, look at the scale. 1 centimeter on the map measures how many kilometers? 12 kilometers on the ground. 1 centimeter is equal to 12.5 kilometers on the ground. All right, that's your scale. Okay, now you look at A. What is the distance of Kagua to Pangia? Distance of Kagua to Pangia in kilometers, right? You're finding the distance in kilometers, don't forget. Okay, have a look. Kagua to Pangia, how many kilometers is that? I'm receiving students, please. Okay, can you just write that down, please? A, Kagua to Pangia, find the distance, get your answer. And make sure you show your working out, or you show how you got, how you got your answer. Just do the working out beside it. All right? So for the receiving students, we've made it easier for them, those who don't have any atlases. So we've given the measurements on the map, all right? 3 centimeters. It's already here in brackets. But maybe for you model students, you can, if you want to cross-check again, using your ruler, then that's okay. Otherwise, it's easy for you here. Okay, number 1, that's Kagua to Pangia. 2, John rides to Goroka from Minsk by bus. Okay, what's the distance traveled? John rides to Goroka from Minsk by bus. This is on page 20. You look at page 20, please, and you get your distances. Find the distance for each. Please, if you are not sure, please put your hands up, class. Anyone? If you are still confused, yeah, it's not clear. Anyone finished? Not yet. One centimeter is equal to 12.5 kilometers. All right? The scale is also in your atlas, in the atlas. All right, anyone finished? Emmanuel, why are you calling? Have you... Anderson, you finished. B. Quickly B. Suleng. All right, while she's on B, this page 22, that's exercise 2, page 22, please. Receiving students, page 22. We correct this one first. All right. A, the distance of Kagua to Pangia on the map. When you measure it on the map, it's 3 centimeters. All right. On the ground, it's 37.5 kilometers. You agree? Yes. Because 1 centimeter is equal to 12.5 kilometers. All right. B, John travels by bus from Goroka to Minj. All right. From Goroka to Minj, on the map, the distance is 6.5 centimeters. So you multiply by 12.5 kilometers will give you, is this answer correct? 81.25 kilometers. If you said no, do you have an answer? The correct answer? All right, quickly. Exercise 2. Receiving students, that's page 22 of your atlas. All right, A, it reads, Mary travels from Kavieng to Lorengau. How many kilometers has she traveled? All right, so from Kavieng to Lorengau, what is the distance? Okay, that's A. Kavieng to Lorengau, what's the distance traveled? Right, I've given you the measurement in brackets, 4 centimeters. That's on page 22. All right, that's for A. B, Jimmy travels by boat from Leh to Arawa. How far did he travel? Leh to Arawa. So for A, we have Kavieng to Lorengau. B, Leh to Arawa. What's the distance? Find out the distance. Look at your scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometers. All right. Anyone to do A, please? Eileen, do A. And B. Someone to do B. Okay, good. B. Steven? Eunice, want to correct? All right. Okay, let's correct A. All right. From Kavieng to Lorengau, the distance that Mary traveled on the map, it is 4 centimeters from Kavieng to Lorengau. On the ground, we'll have 400 kilometers, all right? Because 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometers. So that's correct. What about B? From Leh to Arawa, 9.5 centimeters, 9.5 times 100, all right? Gives you, and then point, 950 kilometers. All right, so the answer, the distance traveled from Leh to Arawa is 950 kilometers. All right, can you just copy this exercise down for your homework? We're not going to continue now. I'll have you to copy it down for your homework, please. Receiving students and model class. All right, you can get the scale down. 1 centimeter is equal to how many kilometers? 25 kilometers. Copy down A and B quickly into your exercise books. That's for your homework. Once you've copied that one down, runners, please, can I have all the atlases? Another reminder to HCs and receiving students, your project. I'm reminding you again. How far have you gone with your project, HCs, receiving students? All right, hands up if you have finished copying. All right, very good, hands down. Runners from each group, please. Can I have you to collect the atlases, please? A, it's Wutung to Aitape, that's 6 centimeters, okay? And B, Bogia to Medang town, that's 5.5 centimeters, all right? Copy down your scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 25 kilometers. And from there, you work out the distances. All right, that brings us to the end of our lesson. Thank you, 8Cs. And sorry, before you stand up. In our next lesson, Receiving Teachers, we look at directions. All right, class, read out the keyword, please. Yes. Thank you, 8Cs and receiving students and teachers for listening. Thank you. All right, thank you.